Hello, I'm going to do the Capricorn energy reading. As always, take what resonates, leave what does not. I have my Learning Tarot deck, and I have my cleansing crystal on top. And we're going to see what's going on. I still have my cold, so I'm feeling better though, even though it doesn't sound it. All right, so we have the current situation. We have the 8 of Cups, and that's being crossed by the 2 of Cups. And what do you need to focus on? We have the Knight of Wands. What are you leaving behind? Ooh, the Devil. Your strengths, Knight of Cups, near future. We have the Wheel of Fortune. The advice, we have the 3 of Pentacles. The environment, okay, something coming to an end, 10 of Swords. Hopes and fears, right? Hopes and fears is that 10 of Swords. Did I say Pentacles? I didn't mean that. But that was weird that the next card was 10 of Pentacles, so I must have felt that energy. For hopes and fears, and then potential outcome, we have the World, and then overall energy, we have the 9 of Wands, which is like not giving up, hanging in there. So I feel like there's a relationship that you want to walk away from, because we have the current situation, which is walking away and moving on, and that's being crossed by the 2 of Cups. I just feel like it's a relationship that you're trying to walk away. And I almost feel like, have you tried to walk away from this relationship before? Have you tried to move on before? And have you tried to forget about this relationship and try to move on? And it just hasn't happened. And I feel like that's what you're struggling with. And I almost feel like it's mentally, you're like, okay, I'm going to, like you keep telling yourself, like, I'm going to walk away. I'm going to move on. Like, this isn't working for me. And because this is toxic, because this is what is in the past, this is what you're leaving behind, is a toxic relationship where you feel chained to someone else. And I feel like this could be a friend, it could be a family member, it could be something to do with work, somebody at work. I feel like it's this connection to something that you feel that it's a toxic situation, but I feel like you're having trouble moving on from it. You're having trouble. It's almost like have you been making excuses to stay in this situation? Like, and saying, well, no, it's not as bad, or maybe that person will change. And I almost feel like you're just having trouble walking away from it. And what we have, I almost feel like what you need to focus on is just get on your horse and ride away. I feel like it's just taking those actions to actually do it. I feel like in your mind, like you're like, I know this is what I need to do. I know this is what should be happening, but I haven't been able to take those actual steps to actually do it. And for some reason, something's holding you back. Something's connecting you to this situation or this person. And I feel like you need to realize that it's negative energy that is keeping you to this situation, that it's negative, it's toxic energy, and it's toxic things that are keeping you to this relationship. And this could just be a relationship. This could also be a relationship that you have with yourself, where you're saying negative things to yourself. And you're not focusing on you're not setting yourself up for success, and you're not focusing on your positive things. So whatever this is here, I feel like it's very toxic, and you're having trouble moving away. But I feel like now is the time to take the actions to actually make this happen. Your strengths is the Knight of Cups, and I feel like you're able to reach out and move forward. And I feel like sometimes you think you're too much in your heart, and you're too much in your feelings. And I feel like that's maybe why you're having trouble, is you're like, no, like, and you're kind of thinking of like, are you thinking of like, well, if I'm not with this person anymore, I'm not doing this anymore, that leaves a big void in my life, and it leaves this emptiness in my life. And I don't want to feel like that, but maybe I can make this work. And I feel like what you need to realize is that this is a toxic situation and that it's not healthy for you. And that you're filling that void with negative energy and negative things. And that sometimes we need that space, and when sometimes like we need that feeling of uncomfortableness to realize, okay, that really wasn't serving me. And I feel like once you realize that and you say, okay, I don't ever want to be back in that again, because sometimes when we're so caught up in something that we don't realize that we need to move away from it. So in the near future, we have the Wheel of Fortune, which is change, opportunities, and I feel like change is headed your way. But the only way that can happen is if you actually take the efforts to make it happen, right? That you embrace this Knight of Wands and you actually take the actions to make things happen. The advice is work on it, right? The Three of Pentacles. This is something that sometimes do you just wish that like it would just happen? That you just close your eyes and then you wake up and then it's gone, or it's fixed, or it's better. And unfortunately, those things don't happen. And we have to take the efforts to make those changes. And it's something that you have to work on. It's something that you have to work on within yourself to find that strength and to move on. The environment is something is coming to an end. Like put an end to it. Like put a fork in it, right? You're done. And realizing that. Hopes and fears is the Ten of Pentacles, but I feel like it's hoping for that stability to come back in, and that there may be a period of feeling of uncomfortable. But that's like the results are of feeling uncomfortable is this Ten of Pentacles is feeling stability again. And I feel like that's what you have to look towards. And that's why I say that I like the Tower, is because it's like something that isn't serving you isn't working, and it's crumbling, and it's like you're going to feel uncomfortable, and things are going to be shaken up, and they're going to feel different. But it's like it's bringing on new change, and it's creating a sturdy base. Not that we don't have the Tower here, but that's kind of the energy that I'm feeling overall as this reading. And we have the potential outcome is the World. So I love like the near future is the Wheel and the potential outcome is the World. So I feel like there's big changes that are happening, and the reason why it's happening is because you're focusing on it, you're working on it, you're making the changes, and you're seeing it for what this situation for what it really is. Like you're trying to walk away, but you're not. And I feel like it's with the Nine of Wands, which is kind of hanging in there and saying, I don't want to give up on myself in this situation. I don't want to give up on myself. So I love that. I was just kind of looking at all of the yeses and the nos that we have here. So we have the no, which is here, which is the current situation. And then this is a yes, but I feel like it's not a healthy yes. And that goes to a no in the past, like leaving the no behind. And then we have yes, yes. I love this for future energies. It's two yeses. And then we have yes. This is a no, but it's no, I'm not going to deal with that anymore. And this is a yes. So I feel like it's yes, stay motivated and keep pushing through. And don't give up and embrace this change. And to not stay in a situation and make excuses for it. This is the end of the year, and I feel like it's time to clean house. Now it's time to make those changes. We've got birthdays coming up. We've got the new year coming up, 2024. And let's start this as an amazing year for us, right? And let's get rid of what doesn't serve us. You know how you kind of have those lists and you're like, okay, this is kind of the auxiliary list or the backup list. And it's like, these are the things that I need to do, but I don't really feel like dealing with them. So I'm just going to push them to the side. So I almost feel like it's pulling out that list and saying, okay, these are the things that I want to take care of before the end of the year and before my birthday comes. So that way I'm starting my birthday and I'm starting the new year with this clean slate, a total clean slate that I've just dealt with all the negative. I've dealt with all the things that I've had to deal with. And obviously we can't finish everything, but I feel like being able to, even if we check off one thing on that list, right? And you're saying, wow, like I already feel lighter. I already feel better. What else can I work on? What else can I do? What else can I check off my list? And taking the actions to make those happen. And then you feel so good about yourself and you're like, I'm so proud that I did it. It's almost like a birthday present to yourself, right? That you're like, I'm going to check this off the list for myself. Because these are this is something that I know I need to do. I haven't been doing. I've been ignoring. So it's time to deal with it. We have the Star Dragons. We have choice, understanding consequences, understanding that, do I really want to bring that baggage into the new year with my birthday and with 2024? Do I really want to bring that in? Or do I want to like just start off with a clean slate? Do I want to keep making excuses and have another year of repeated energies of how the last year went? Or do I want to make those changes? Right? It's up to you. It's understanding the consequences if you do or you don't. And sometimes that's what we need to say, okay, well, the reality of the situation is this, right? Okay, so let's grab, I feel like this one on top here. We have grateful, and then let's do these two. We have commit to happiness, I love it, and then we have nurture. Nurturing yourself, taking care of yourself, taking that self-care time, being grateful. That butterfly, we have transformation, and it's looking out for yourself. And what are all of those things that you have to be grateful for and that you're happy for and that makes you feel good, and that, you know, focusing on those things. But get to work, right? Make those changes with these two cards here, right? Take the actions to work on things to bring that stability in your life and deal with those situations that you don't want to deal with. Give yourself a clean slate for your birthday and the new year. All right. Thank you so much for watching. As always, stay positive, stay safe, and I will see you next time.